Hey everybody, and once again, welcome back to Super Mario Bros. X, the Invasion 2 walkthrough. In this episode, we are going to go and see what is in Star Wars. This is one of the best shortcuts in the game once you have gone to all the worlds. If you notice, there are 7 doors here. One goes to each world. It depends on how you define a world. Like, the Snow World doesn't have one. And so yeah, and then also there's a free mushroom here, and then there are these doors that have stars on them. Like this one takes 5 stars to enter, this one takes 6, and then down here, the one at the bottom takes 3, and the one at the top takes 7, which is all of them. And then if you talk to this star, he says they're Lumas. Reference to any other Mario game, maybe? Here, oh, guess what? It is. The girl in the blue dress is Rosalina. How coincidental. So you can talk to her, and she just basically tells you who she is, what she does, whatever. And right now there's really nothing we can do here, so let's go back out. And let's just finish up World 1. Why not? Dungeon of Pain. I actually really dislike this level. Their thwomps, not too hard, just spin jump over them, bounce off their heads, whatever. These enemies can't be killed by fire, so, be sort of careful. There's this pretty easy area of jumping over lava. You can get a fire flower there if you need it. And then you can just go through this door. And I actually this room can be really hard, actually. You want to hit here and stop and duck down. This room's a lot easier with Little Mario, but, who would want to have Little Mario, is the question. Well, I do now. But that's okay, because for the rest of this level, it might actually be easier. I still do have the fire flower at the top, but I'm actually not going to get it down right now, because we're almost to the midpoint, and at the midpoint, you get a free mushroom, but only if you're small. So, this way I can get mushroom, be big, and then then use the fire flower, and have the mushroom as backup, whereas if I were already big, I wouldn't have a mushroom as backup. So, actually I'm not even going to use the fire flower now, because I hate this next room. So, just spin jump here. This is the easiest way to do it, although it's sort of cheating. Just spin jump here and hold left, and just keep spin jumping on this enemy's head. Or, the back of his head, I guess. His entire body. And his platform will start going up. Whatever. Just stay on top of this one guy. You'll probably get hurt there, which is why I didn't use the fire flower, because I wanted to save it. But then, make sure you don't hold the spin jump button here, because if you do, you'll hit the one enemy up above you. And so, yeah, you don't want to do that. So, just take this up, and then go through this door, at which point you will want to use the fire flower, so, because we're at the boss of the first castle. Here we are. And obviously these guys are really easy, and I just failed that. You're supposed to just jump on him 3 times. You can also hit him with fire flowers. Whatever. And then there's a power-up later on in the game that makes them a lot easier, but I'm not going to reveal that yet, even though some of you probably already know it. But let's just continue on, and we're at World 2. Just, for whatever reason, go up into the underground area, and here we are at Subcon Nightmare Land. This is the first Super Mario World 2 base level. Just hold right there, jump over that shy guy at the bottom. I recommend pretty much always having a vegetable with you, no matter what. Here, climb up the spine, which I'm failing at, and one of these is a fire flower, so grab that, but it's not that useful, because you can't use it. But kill these enemies, whatever. If you notice, there are coins up in the sky. So if you're wondering how you get those, there's a power block right here. So you can use that, grab the coins, which, I mean, they're just some coins, doesn't really matter. Grab another vegetable, and just keep going. Here, keep this enemy alive, jump over it, come and kill this enemy, and then come back. This can be sort of, I don't know why, I just hate jumping directly on top of those guys. But then just throw him right here, and jump on top of him, and then jump up here. You can't make this jump without either one of the hopping bird guys or him. You have to have one of them. And up here are a ton of coins, which you can grab, and then there's also a retro style 1-up, which is good to grab. So, just take those. You can get coins if you want, doesn't really matter. And get the midpoint. Yeah, we're actually more than halfway through this level already. Here there's a mushroom. That's good for if you die and go back to the midpoint, you can just grab it. And something I actually haven't done already, but was planning on, and still am planning on, is I wanted to show off the other characters in this game. Some of whom are new and haven't been in any of the other versions, except for this one. So, I'll probably start that I guess I'll start that next video. I'll get the 2 exits in this level, and that'll be the end of this video by then. And then, yeah, we'll just try out one of the other characters. This is also a new item. It's Mr. Saturn from Earthbound, I guess. He's an unlimited use projectile. He will never die. The only way for him to die is to fall off an edge. So you can use him just like any of these enemies. You pick one up, you can hit enemies with him, whatever. And he doesn't fall off the screen like other enemies do. So he's really useful. And here, if you notice, I'm standing on this pipe. We're going to take that to get the secret exit here. And if you notice, you can come over here and go up. But why would you do that? There's an arrow pointing back up. So what you want to do is go back up into this pipe. Grab the key right there. You can wait for some of the enemies to kill themselves. Why not? That one actually doesn't kill itself immediately. So just, you know, if you want to do this safely, just wait a minute. And then this sometimes is sort of hard keyhole to hit actually, because it's up in the air and you have to jump to it. But it shouldn't be too hard. Just hit it, and that unlocks a pretty good shortcut. Goes most of the way through the area, but we're not taking it, of course. I'm just gonna sort of speedrun through this level this time since you've already seen it. No real reason not to. I'm not caring that much about score or anything. So, yeah, we're just not even caring, actually. As I go through, we're already at the midpoint, which, yes, means we're pretty much all the way through. For whatever reason, midpoints are usually actually past the true midpoint. They're later on, and we just got hurt, which was a failure. But that's my fault. And so, yeah, let's go ahead and get that mushroom, because I don't actually know that there are any more power-ups in this level. So, yeah, that can be sort of challenging. Make sure you bring something into this level, because there's just a single fire flower and a single mushroom, and that's all that's in this level, really. So be sure to be at least big when you come in here and try to have a power-up or something. For these guys that are up on platforms, I really recommend just taking something and throwing it at them. I don't know how I got hurt there, but whatever. I don't care. We got the normal exit there, and that unlocks the next area, which we'll end this video at, and so we will go to the Megaton Base Hole next video. See ya.